Hello everyone, welcome to When Saturdays Come With Me, Dry Bright. So, I've just returned from Bramall Lane. It finished Blades 1, Derby County 3, and I ain't going to sugarcoat this performance. Absolutely awful. Where on earth did that come from again? I can't believe, well actually I can believe it, but I walked into ground today about quarter to 3. And even the ground was flat. There was no atmosphere in the ground for some reason. And I thought there would be, with Derby County selling their allocation out. But it just seemed something in the air today regarding this match. I don't know what it was. Whether it transferred onto the pitch to the Blades, I've no idea. But that was an absolutely awful performance. You know, we can criticise Chris or whatever, whether they set it up wrong or what. I cannot get my head around why we still can't play two up front and leaving Campbell on his own. We're not creating nothing. There's nobody looking for the ball. We're just lacking confidence. I just don't know where this has come from. After the performance we had against Watford at home. We've already won 2 games out of 3. A good first half performance at Preston, and then they rock up at home in games we've got to win at home. And I can tell you now, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I think we're in a relegation battle. I really do. We cannot keep turning up, switching it on and off as we want to. Soft goals, giving away soft goals. I don't know where the penalty come from. I don't know what it was for. I'm still scratching my head. I need to look back at it. I'm sure Chris Wilder will have something to say on it. I don't know. I've not had a chance to see anything what he's had to say at the minute. But giving a goal away from a corner, nobody marking, nobody covering that space. And we nearly conceded 2. Another one from another corner. Exactly the same. We never seem to learn, do we? Never seem to learn. I know it was a good second goal. Great through pass for Morris to score and finish well. I'm not going to take anything away from Derby County. They did what they had to do. You can only beat what's in front of them. And it didn't take a lot to beat us today again. I'm not having it. I think we've got to start playing a bit of risk and reward football. We don't. We're negative. We don't do enough. The players are not showing enough responsibility on the pitch. I'm taking Callum O'Hare out of that. He did play well. He got his deserved goal as well. It was a good goal. But we didn't show any urgency until we did get one back. And that's the problem. I just don't know what is going off. There were no Barry in the squad today, no Cannon in the squad today. I feel sure that Chris Wilder's made his mind upon those 2. I think they'll be going soon. I just don't think they're going to be part of the squad. They'll have his own reasons, well, Chris. But that was a shocking performance. We didn't have a shot on goal in the first half apart from a header. And not until we were 2-0 and 3-0 down, we started a bit more urgency. But we should be showing the urgency from the off. We should be taking control of these games from the first kick-off. We're just not. We're just passing the ball sideways, backwards. Nothing's going forward enough, quick enough. Nobody's wanting the ball. In the second half, a couple of balls into the box. Nobody was gambling to attack the ball in the box when they went straight across the goal. 2 great chances across the goal. And nobody on end of it. Just nobody gambling. Nobody going for it. And I'm telling you, in my opinion, humble opinion, look at the league table. That gap's beginning to open up. And if there's no urgency, players should be looking in the mirror right now and looking at that league table. We've got Coventry away on Tuesday night. It's staring at you in the face. It's staring in the face. We are not too good to go down, no matter what he says. Oh, we might have Hamer to come back. We might have Blaster to come back. We might have, other players to come back. But the damage is being done. It's not going to wait until January before we start making changes. We've got to do it now. We've got to find a way to win. And we're not. We just seem incapable getting our heads in front and holding on to a lead or whatever it is. Look, listen, same thing happened again today as it did at Preston. Conceding a soft goal straight after half time. It puts you on back foot straight away. It does, honestly. You've got no chance. When you go 2-0 down and you're at home, you're up against it. You're gambling. And it's not good enough. The players on that pitch, some of them are League One standard. Never mind what Championship standard, the League One standard. There's got to be a clear out in January. 100% there has. But we've got to get there first. And before we get there, we've got to start winning games at home or picking up points wherever, because that gap now is looking dangerous and we could be stuck there in a battle to stay up. I did warn about this, even when sellers were in charge. And I still think that the owners have got a big are to blame for all this as well. When they sacked Chris in the first place, the employee sayers, they made a massive mistake. They bought players who are not good enough. I can't tell you enough that they have to take some responsibility too. Well, it's no good asking Chris to try and turn all this round with the squad that he's got when he knows that they're not good enough. We as fans know that it's not good enough. The players are not good enough. The standards aren't good enough. What they've been doing in training all week, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But that, again, is not good enough performance for the fans, the club, the players, whatever they're doing, or whatever they're doing in training, or whatever Chris is saying to them. Are they taking any notice? Are they listening to what he said? Has the penny been dropped yet? Because to me, they seem to switch it on and off when they want. Great first half at Preston, a good old performance against Watford, and it's chalk and cheese. Again, the inconsistency of performances is shocking. It's shocking. It's not good enough. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you anything different to what I saw on that pitch today. I don't know what Chris's reaction is. I've not heard it. But we're just giving stupid, soft goals away. Nobody's marking up. What's the penalty about? I'd love to see that again. I can't wait. Honestly, some of the refereeing standards and officialdom is absolutely rock bottom at times. I can't get my head around what they actually saw for that penalty. I just don't know. I don't know. But you can't blame them. You can only blame themselves. You can't blame Derby because they did a job. They only beat what in front of them, and that was a very poor Sheffield United performance. Again, and it's a relegation battle. It's staring us in the face. No good relying on people coming back, Chongs and the Blasters and the Aimer. The damage is being done now. It's weeks before they get back. We've got Coventry away Tuesday. We've got QPR to play. We've got a local derby to play. Do you think they're all going to be easy games we can pick up points in? Not a chance. Not a chance. So I'm as disappointed as everybody else. I'm only telling you as I saw it on the pitch today. Absolute garbage. Rubbish. It's not good enough. The standards aren't good enough. And, whatever Chris's reaction is to it, I ain't got a clue. But this has got to change, and it's got to change quickly. And I mean quickly. I don't know. I just don't know where we go from here. I don't know what. Honestly, I don't know where we go from here. I don't. It's just. You can see it in the players. They just seem to be lacking some kind of confidence or know-how, or the tactics aren't right, or whatever it is. I don't know. But Chris has got to change something. Definitely got to change something and do it quick. But I'll leave you with that for now. I can only say what I see, and it was a garbage show. Hardly a shot on goal until the second half. Odd chance here and there. We huffed and puffed, and we got what we deserved. A 3-0, 3-1 beating, and good luck to Derby on that. No problem with that at all. So, look, thanks for watching. Put your comments in. Let me know what you'll think. I really appreciate it. I will reply to everybody as I always do. But this, I can tell you now, this ain't good enough. And I ain't happy about it. And I know there's going to be an hardcore fans not happy about it. And you can't blame them. You cannot blame the fans for voicing their opinion on this. I'm just one of them today. I'll say it as it is when we win. I'll say it as it is when we lose, or whatever it is. But that was an absolutely rubbish performance, and it was. And I think things have got to get a lot better, and they've got to get a lot better quickly. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate your comments. Please like and subscribe as always, and keep the channel growing. And we'll look forward to see what the reactions are of Chris Wilder and the players. I will look back at the goals as well and see if I can make end of tail of this penalty, but because I just can't get my head around it, and I don't know what the officials are thinking. But there you go. Anyway, I'm not going to go on about it anymore. Finished Blades 1, Derby 3. Abysmal performance, and we'll see what the reaction is going to be for the team down at Coventry next week. Thanks for watching. All the Blades, and I'll speak to you soon.
To get your overall assessment on today's game?
Another game that we've let slip through our hands again. Not dealt with a set play where we're just going head that clear. Coming at half time, we're not down. We're not 4 or 5-0 down. Not being absolutely battered. The game was what we thought it would be, and we give ourselves a mountain to climb in terms of the decision that we made. So nothing regarding for me for systems or approach or attitude towards it. You don't make good decisions in terms of the first 2 goals, then teams will capitalise on that. We don't get that opportunity. We don't get that free header in the box. We don't get that misplaced back pass that sticks our centre forward clean through. 3rd goal. I just got to be so careful in terms of what I say. I just, as I said, got off a charge that I didn't think that I should have got off with, and got cleared on it. And for me, I won't be speaking to anybody next week. It won't be, referees reporting. I'll get somebody else to do it, because for me, I've got to say I've lost quite a lot of faith in terms of the standard and the official sort of situation in terms of not just the 3rd goal, but bits and pieces that were around it. So there it is. 2 games where we really should have took a step forward from 2 really good positive performances and results, but ultimately the game's decided in both boxes. We've helped them score their 2 goals. 3rd goal, you can all make your decision and mind on that one. And we've had enough bits, pieces and opportunities, first and second half, to score. We look okay at the top of the pitch. We're creating. It's difficult, as I said, when teams come and counter-attack and sit in, but that's their prerogative. And if they get the result, then they should be commended and congratulated for that. And we have to find a way. We haven't got a big centre forward to go straight into. We have to work our way through the pitch, as you've seen, because of the personnel that we've got, and we have to play a particular way. And it is a little bit more precise, and players have the courage to risk when they have to, and not go safe. And maybe that's just the situation that we're in. If you're 2-0 down at home and it's a demanding crowd, and quite rightly so, because they're turning up expecting us to win, and we're 2-0 down, as an individual player, you have to have the courage and bravery to deal with that, and not go safe. And maybe we just were a little bit, but we can't. You've seen it on the pitch. We haven't got anything to go into. We're just slinging the box, and we have to try and create. We created enough. We created enough to score, but out the summer, out the defensive third, conceded poor goals, not putting teams to bed or to the sword, and these results happen.